So welcome everyone to round 11 of IOR Season 7. We come in already into the end of this championship that's already been won by Slippery Cucumber. Slippery Cucumber has already taken the IOR Season 7 championship in USA last weekend, even though he couldn't win that race. But as you can see today, racing at Brazil, and I feel this race is gonna be... Oh, and that's Cucumber in the wall. Cucumber in the wall just in the outlap, I think. Well, not the ideal to start. And yeah, we come in here into what I think is going to be a really exciting race. We have really quick drivers today on the grid. We have Baraka, for example, coming back after Hungary. We of course have Palace, the man that won last weekend in Brazil, in USA, sorry, in Circuit of the Americas, coming really strong at his home track as well. Of course we have Slippery Cucumber. Well, the three drivers that have been the most winners in IOR in the recent time. And then of course we have really quick drivers like Mash coming back after some rounds. I think a really quick driver in qualifying. Maybe in the race has a bit more struggles. And then we have the BRT drivers like Robin making his debut, Triax also making his debut in IOR, and Midway as well. So hoping really good pace from these drivers. And of course Theos also on his home track, hoping he can do a really good job today here at Brazil. And well, he's already a race winner this season. He's won in Portugal. We'll see what he can do today at his home track. So hopefully all the Brazilians, especially that we have a lot of Brazilians this season. In this case, Theos, Thales, and Tisao, and hopefully Wesley can make it to the race. And then with 4 Brazilians on the grid if Wesley is able to make it. So yeah, hope to really good luck to all of them on their home race today. So gonna go on more of a lap with Thales, the man on his home track. Midway has already set the first lap of the session at 7.9. Following Thales through sector 2, he's gonna meet a bit of traffic. The McLaren of, not sure if it's Triarch or Legendary Goat ahead of him. Triarch now goes second fastest, so it's Legendary Goat who is ahead of Thales with flashing light, and it's on intermediate tires. I leave the space for Thales, but I think still he might have lost a bit of time there. Mash goes third fastest on the medium tires, he definitely can improve much more. Thales with the purple sector 2. And now he's gonna come into the line. And it's gonna be a 7.5, 4 times quicker than Midway. I guess probably not the best lap he could have done. Bio now does a really poor lap, I guess a warm-up lap. Now he's gonna go for the serious one. Vialo, who did a really good sprint, then in the race had a connection issue in USA last weekend. Following him through sector 2. And coming, oh, he spun it, and that's gonna be a not good lap for Vialo there. Yeah, that's the end of Bialo's first lap, and he keeps spinning. Well, I guess this has been one of Bialo's worst seasons. Hopefully he will come back for Season 8 in the new game. But yeah, I gotta say that this season has been really poor for Bialo. Only been able to score 31 points against the, I think, around 160 from last season in Season 6. So yeah, if you compare it, it's not good. That's not a good season at all. It's a terrible season for Bialo. Following Black Ballad, the man that's fighting actually for P5 in the standings. I know he doesn't have the pace many times, but he is really consistent, and that's why the main reason there he's that high in the standings. And yeah, it's always there to score the points. Following Black Ballad, not through his lap, but yeah, I think I shouldn't anymore because he has made a mistake, so that lap is not going to be a good one. Following Theos now, the Brazilian that won in Portugal at the beginning of the season, 16.7 in sector 1. Gets a nice exit there. Taking the corner around the outside, cuts the inside curb. Now the Ferrari off, I'm not sure who it was, but letting the space there for him. Following now Theos into the final corner, purple sector of 51.0. I guess you can easily take P1. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have too much struggles in taking the lead. Or maybe I'm wrong, but following Theos into the line, and it's gonna be... Actually not. Second place, 1/10 slower than Thales. Thales keeps dominating this qualifying session at the moment. He's already finishing his lap. Black Bala still has to try a new one. And now Slippery Cucumber, the champion, is gonna be aiming for a pole position today, which I think it's very likely for him to get. I think if he doesn't, it probably would be Baraka, the only one that could deny him from pole position. Maybe Thales, I'm not sure how quick he can be in qualifying. 2 times quicker than Thales. Actually, it's not that a big gap. A bit less than 2 times quicker than Thales. So I think Cucumber can be a bit vulnerable here. Also because it's Brazil. It's I think a track that doesn't have many difference in time. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a really close race, a really close battle. We're gonna have to follow Baraka, who is now on a lap as well. No, I think he's possibly not have the best lap there, and he's going slow. Or he's on a warm-up lap, but he has used his ERS, so I guess probably aborted his attempt of doing a lap, possibly. Because if not, then I don't know the reason he has so low ERS, but he's recharging the battery and possibly will be looking to do another lap on those same set of tires. The Alpha off, Cucumber is going to come behind Baraka, but of course he's already completed his lap, so no problem there. So gonna follow now Baraka through his lap. He's gonna take the first corner all the way by the outside. Now, oh, invalidates. Baraka's invalidate there really quickly, and Mash goes second fastest. It's now just 3,000 ahead of Thales. That's a really close gap. Thales in the pit lane. I think he's gonna come out for his second run, or maybe that's Bialo. No, Bialo is currently on a lap. I mean, I would hope a podium for Bialo in one of the 2 remaining races, but seeing how the season has gone for him, I think it's really difficult. But I hope he'll get a podium in the new game for sure. But I don't know what happened to him this season. After a great season last time, in Season 6, this season is the totally opposite. I don't know why. Well, I know the level of the league has increased a lot from the previous season to this one, but still, I can't explain the number of crashes we've seen from the other season. P10, 3 times behind Joseph Vesely. Joseph, I think, definitely has to be one of the drivers of the season. Currently P2 on standings. And is definitely aiming to, improve his best ever result in the league, which was P3 last season. Now aiming for P2. He's clear 38 points ahead of Thales, and I think 15 clear ahead of Wesley. But Wesley, not sure if he's gonna be able to make it or not to race today. He still has 8 minutes. So, well, we don't know. Anything can happen. Wesley can still make it to this race. But if not any of these two, then I think Joseph has the second in the bag. But of course Thales is showing really good pace, so if he managed to score really good and Joseph doesn't score good in the remaining rounds, then yeah, Thales will be aiming for that second place as well. Triax now moves up to 6th place, and yeah, it's P5, P6 and P7 for the VRT drivers. Now following Thales through his lap once again, improving I think 42 thousandths in Sector 1. The Brazilian looking for a second win in a row, and not just a second win in a row, but a win at his home track, which he only got it in Mini Cup Season 2, but of course that's a different championship, and yeah, that championship doesn't exist at least by now anymore. Improving 1/10 in Sector 2, almost 2 tenths, and I think he's definitely taking P1 after crossing the line. Following Thales now into the final sector. Can he make it a P1 ahead of Cucumber? No, he can't. He lost time in sector 3, but is only actually, I think 18,000 slower than Cucumber. So yeah, that's a close battle for pole position. Can Thales take actually a third pole in a row? He's taken pole in Netherlands. Yeah, he took pole in Netherlands. He took pole in USA, both in the one shot for the sprint. He won the sprint. And yeah, this could be a third pole in a row if he managed to do it. Baraka once again invalidates his lap, and I think that's gonna be Baraka coming in the pit lane again. Or no, sorry, he did a lap, but a P5 is 7.7 behind Theos and behind Mash, who also have been really strong in qualifying this season. I think Theos is about to start another flying lap, so gonna go onboard with him now. And yeah, as I said, Thales has been dominating qualifying in this third and final part of the season. So can he take pole position for a third time in a row? We gotta see that final run between Thales and Cucumber. Following now Theos into sector 1 and is improving 42 thousandths. And oh, that's a Red Bull. I guess that's possibly Bialo, because Thales is in the pit lane. I think didn't cost Theos many time there, or maybe any time. Following Theos now into sector 2. Proving 1/10, that's gonna put him, might get ahead of Mash. Theos goes third fastest, 7.4. So 3 minutes to go. Most people are in the pit lane preparing themselves for the final run. I think that's a Red Bull coming out of the pit lane. That's Thales. Cucumber should be also coming out of the pit lane soon, same as Zeus, Mash, and Baraka as well. Robin goes 5th fastest, 7.6. Then Bialo, Arieta has joined. Oh, that's a great news. That's great news. Arieta coming to race in Brazil today, and well, made it just in time with just 2 minutes to go. Oh, and Bialo's locked up and goes off the road there. And Arieta's gone for the Williams. Still in the pit lane. Thales is about to start his final flying lap, so... Wait a moment. Why is Cucumber still in the pit lane? Bialo's left the session. Oh, Thales messes up there. I think that might cost him pole position. Arieta retired from the session. I guess he already loaded the setup. Will be starting P15 this race. Does Thales have enough time to make it into a line? I think, yeah, he definitely has. Because there's, yeah, a lap around here is 1 minute 7, as you can see, and yeah, he's clear to do. And yeah, so then Cucumber, Mateos, Mash, Robin and Baraka's in the pit lane, so Baraka won't have another lap. But I know Baraka should have really good race pace, so I'm expecting good from him in the race. So gonna follow possibly Slippery Cucumber. No, Thales is ahead of Slippery Cucumber. Gonna follow Thales into what's gonna be his final flying lap at the same time as Slippery Cucumber, as are our favorites at this point to take pole position. Can Thales deny Cucumber pole position at his home track? Following Thales now into turn 1, takes it all the way by the outside, 3rd gear for him, quickly up into 4th gear, gets a nice exit this time, doesn't have wheel spin. Following Cucumber, can he replicate? Who is gonna be the quickest on this flying lap? Following Cucumber, following Thales, midway is out. Thales improves 40 thousandths of a second. Cucumber, I don't see his improvement. He's already in sector 2. I think Cucumber is probably, we'll see if he's gonna get that pole position or not. Following Thales, I think this is the part of the track he made a mistake in the previous lap. So how much does Thales have to improve? Thales now coming into the end of sector 2, improving just 7 thousandths. That's not good if he wants to take pole position. I didn't see once again how much is Cucumber improving. Robin goes P1. Robin actually is taking pole position for a moment. Can he hold it? Following Cucumber now into the line, and Thales goes just second fastest. Cucumber takes pole position by 2 tenths. Theus is gonna come into a line. Can he get ahead of Robin or ahead of Slippery Cucumber to take pole position at his home track? No, he can't. Just before Mash on P5. Bialo has joined back, and well, that was a really close qualifying, and Robin, the surprise of the day, goes second fastest. And yeah, just, well, 2 tenths behind Cucumber. So that's Cucumber on pole, Robin in second, Thales in third, Theos on P4, Mash on P5, and you can see how close it's between the top 5. And also never discard Baraka. I know he definitely should have the race pace. Not sure how much practice has he been able to put on this into this race, but I'm expecting him to be in the pace. It's really also easy to follow the train here. Cucumber once again takes pole position, Robin in second, Thales in third. We'll see how this race goes. Also gotta say, Arieta, I think, has already started a lot of races from the back, and he's always done a great fight back on this season. We'll see if he can do it again here at Brazil. So it's dry, we'll see what the hard strategies are gonna be. Possibly hard medium, I guess it's the best. But yeah, of course, people can try to maybe do something different, and we'll see what's the plan for most of the drivers today. Going into the formation lap now, and let's go to see the tire strategies. I'm gonna let that, yeah, let's see, and it is, well, top 8 on hards, Triax, Bio on mediums, Black Ball on hards, Bialo on mediums, Legendary Goat on hards, Tisao on mediums, Harrieta on hards. Is Harrieta in the lobby? Yes, he is. I saw him as a ghost, but yeah, he is in the lobby. So 15 drivers today in Brazil. I'm expecting this to be a really entertaining race. We have 2 Brazilians in the top 5. And yeah, we'll see if one of them is able to take the victory today. Well, Cucumber as always is going to be strong there. Robin, of course, also has just demonstrated to be a really quick driver, so we can expect him to be in the fight as well. And yeah, I think we can have at least 6 candidates to the win of this race. Talking of course about Cucumber, Robin, Thales, Zeus, Mash, and Baraka. Mash, of course, still looking for that first win of the season. I think China was his best possibility to win a race, but yeah, things happened, and at the end couldn't be. Hungary also, I think, was a chance for Mash to win it, and once again things happened, and he couldn't win it. He's spun it now, and well, we'll look to rejoin safely the track. Baraka is also a candidate for the win, but in Hungary he didn't have the pace compared to Cucumber. We'll see if he can have it today. And well, Mash also, I think, is most of driver of qualifying, at least from what we've seen. He's also been good in the race. You don't have to misunderstand that, but I think his qualifying has been the most strongest point for Mash this season. Midway's been disqualified, he's not going to be getting a good start possibly. And it's lights out, and Bialo's jumped the start. And away we go. And that is Cucumber in the lead of the race. No, that's Robin in the lead of the race. Robin is going to send it down the inside and takes the lead of the race. He has to leave the space for Slippery Cucumber. Oh, he's collided with Cucumber. Robin and Cucumber collide. That leads Thales into a lead of the race. Well, that was really unfortunate there for Thales and Cucumber. Cucumber and Robin. Thales leads the race, followed by Tails, followed by Mash, followed by Trikes, followed by Midway, who also actually managed to get a good start. Baraka stays in P6. He's lost a place to Trias and Midway, but also due to, of course, Cucumber and Robin, he stayed in P6. Thales leads, followed by Tails, followed by Mash, followed by Trikes, followed by Midway, followed by Baraka. Arieta making it up, places already up into P12. Makes the move on Tisao. Tisao tries to fight it all the way by the outside. Sending it down the inside, and he makes contact with it, and that's a crash. Who was involved in that? I think it was Robin. No, it was Sao, and someone hit the back of him there. Following Arieta now, he's going to be aiming to get the move on Legendary Goat. No, he's a bit too far behind to do that. Thales now sets the fastest lap of the race. Triax attacking Mash for that P3 of the race. Thales and Zeus, both Brazilians, leading this Grand Prix. Meanwhile, that is a spinner for Cucumber. Has left the session. Is he rage quit? Is Cucumber rage quit? I don't expect that from Cucumber. Yeah, Cucumber never rage quit. I think he had a connection issue possibly. But I know he will be able to join back because he has an invite. So he should be able to join back. Anyway, Thales leads this race. 6 tenths ahead of Theos, starting to build that gap. I think Thales might have an easy win here, if nothing weird happens. Look at Arieta, he's already up into P7 of this race. Yeah, Thales looking really comfortable to take the win today, as it stands now. Cucumber joins back, I know, he's not a rage quitter, he never rage quits. I know Cucumber wouldn't do that. Thales leading comfortably. Well, Tails now closing up a bit on Thales here.